Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Just waiting for everyone to come in. Very exciting show today. We have a lot to cover. So let's get into it. Crypto Gains Club 369. What's the best hashtags again? The best hashtags for I mean, it really depends. If you're making a video about Hex or Richard Hart or Pulsechain, you want to have those hashtags in there. But you also want to have hashtags of think about which communities are the most likely to cross over into the RH ecosystem. So you would think DeFi. You would think, DeFi would probably be the most because those people really know how to use, decentralized protocols, and they have hardware wallets and all those things, security and Uniswap, those kinds of things. So DeFi, Uni, Sushi Swap, any decentralized exchange, any DeFi protocol, so Aave, Maker, Compound, Synthetics, those kinds of things. And then you have like just bigger, more engaging audiences that you could reach, like Ethereum and XRP. So yeah, that's it. You want to be creative, but you don't want to use too many hashtags, because if you use like too many hashtags, then the algorithm doesn't really serve you anywhere because it just gets confused. But yeah. Ready for the Furu stream. Totally. Hex Dirt Shaw. Yo, 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 yo. Anyone else here? Very important live stream. We have the virality blueprint. We have a little bit of news to cover, and it's going to be a good one. This is the climax, and Chad Donner Swans. Swans of Donner has entered the chat. This is the climax, guys. This is when we really have a breakthrough. I think there's a breakthrough in terms of the approach. We implement the approach, and then there's a breakthrough in terms of virality. So right now we're in the process of implementing. We have currently in the Hex TikTok YouTube Shorts, we have 51 people. That's not enough. We need more than that. So I'm going to put the invite in the group, link the invite. And you guys are all going to join. Because you don't have to be a TikToker or shorter to be in the group. To support the people doing the work, you have to like all their videos, you have to follow them, consume their content, promote their content. And that's really that. But without further ado, let's just get into the Bitcoin chart while everyone comes in. Bitcoin is doing nothing as usual, hasn't done anything in about 3 months. It's freaking annoying. It's stupid. It can either go up or down. If it goes up, it could go to 23,922. If it goes down, it could go to 12,277. But if it goes down and then has a reversal, then it could go right back in the channel and go sideways. Or if it goes up and has a reversal, it could go back in the channel. Or it could form a new channel over here and then go down or up. But once that happens, we'll know what happens. We thought we were breaking that head and shoulder neckline, but I guess we're not. I guess it was a reversal. So going to be interesting. Unless we could redraw the head and shoulders for this to be the shoulder, then this whole thing to be the head, and then this could be the shoulder. But I don't know. I want another one of these or another one of... You guys remember the good old days? Let's go back to the good old days. Or I want another one of these. These kind of things. Remember when these were happening every day? You guys remember that? I don't. It's almost like it never happened. Time moves so slowly in crypto. It's freaking ridiculous. Yeah, we got 14 watching. You guys should all be clicking this link in the chat and joining the chat. Again, you don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to be a TikToker or a shorter. I mean, you do have to be one, but even if you're not, you could still join the chat. And we're going to talk about that later. And we got Spaceballs One. Welcome to the show, Spaceballs One. I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the show. But I'm happy you're in there. And Crypto Gains Club 369 is in there. So you know what? Let me see if I could find your TikTok so I can get everyone to follow you right now, because you're doing it right. And people that do it right need to get the recognition they deserve. I got your TikTok. Crypto Gains Club. When was the last time you posted? 12.5? It's a pinned? You haven't posted in a while. Wait, dude, you haven't posted in a while, Crypto Gains Club. Crypto Gains Club, this has to change. I usually don't even follow people that don't post in like a month, but I followed you anyway, and I'm linking you. All right, go follow Crypto Gains Club, and he's going to get back onto posting because he's finally getting some recognition. He wasn't getting the recognition he deserved until now, but now that we're giving him the recognition, I'm assuming he's going to want to do it. That's what people have to realize. If they don't feel like they're getting the respect they deserve, they're going to stop. And right now, the Hex TikTokers and YouTube shorters are not getting the respect they deserve, despite doing more for the community in terms of marketing and outreach than anyone else. They are at the cutting edge. They are in the front lines. They are the front lines. They are getting to the people first. This has been the best bear market for Hexskins. Loads of airdrops. Has been interesting bear market for MOI. Well, it's going to get even better. And not because of any of those airdrops. You started TikTok yesterday. What's your TikTok? What's your TikTok? What's your handle? I don't know if I should plug you yet. I got to see that you're not promoting any bad projects. What's your handle? Let me know, Spaceballs One. What's your handle? Anyways, back to the crypto charts. We have Bitcoin is doing nothing, has done nothing. We have a lot of news that could come out, a lot of news that could lead to big unlocks, big token unlocks. That could lead to massive sell pressure, like Mt. Gox, Ross Ulbricht, Celsius, a lot of things. Richard Hart talks about a lot of things, but they should have happened. I remember they were talking about the Mt. Gox unlock happening in August. So maybe it's never going to happen. Or maybe by the time it happens, the price is going to be running up and it's not going to do anything. This Mt. Gox thing has been going on forever, and maybe it's priced in already. Maybe the Mt. Gox is priced in already, even though the sell pressure is, even though the sell pressure hasn't been unlocked, maybe it's been priced in somehow. Maybe the other people that would have dumped on the sell pressure already dumped. Who knows? Stupid. Hex chart. We got another red candle on the daily. Again, we were bouncing in this channel, in this downward sloping falling wedge. Can we call it a falling wedge? Or is it a descending triangle between support and resistance? And then we broke the support, but then we came back up for the Hex conference. People were anticipating the testnet v3 announcement, and then there was no date given, even though we said we're very, very close. There was no date given. So I guess a bunch of traders or a bunch of paper hands people sold the news, thinking that they could get back in at a better price later. But there will come a time that all the people thinking that they're going to get in at the better price are going to get in at a considerably worse time, at a considerably worse price. and it'll be really, really funny for me, not for them. But yeah, pennies in front of freight trains, guys. Pennies in front of freight trains. Bit finesse, gox me not. Hey, Marty 5555. Hey, Bit finesse, have you joined the TikTok and YouTube Shorts group? You don't have to be a TikToker or YouTube shorter to join. And basically, you can people that are posting on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, they're going to provide the link in the Telegram. You click the link, you follow them, you like all their posts. Maybe you share it on your Twitter or whatever, or maybe you start creating some TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Whatever it is, links right here. So please get in there. We need the cool kids in the group. We need Bitfinesse in there. He's part of the cool kids. Let's go. Click the link. Get in the group. We got Funding Jim in the group. We got RH Max in the group. We got 51 people in the group. We need 100 people, and then we need 1,000 people. Imagine you could link your short or your TikTok. Awesome. Bitfinesse joined the group, Hex, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. Yes, thank you, Bitfinesse. If Bitfinesse could join, you could too, guys. So join the TikTok and YouTube Shorts group. Support your TikTok and YouTube Shorts content creators. Give them the respect they deserve. They're at the cutting edge of onboarding and at making Hex viral. They deserve credit. Even if you don't want to make them, you could like them. You could plug them on your Twitter account. A lot of you guys have big Twitter accounts, big YouTube accounts. That's important. Furu is in the house. Absolutely, absolutely in the house. Thank you guys for joining. We have a great show today. I think it's going to be a really good show. But meanwhile, I think we're between support and resistance. Looks like the target, the target is 1.59. Are we going to hit it? I don't know. Depends on a lot of things. But that's our target. But if we go up and we break this resistance, guys, you think that, like, how about the upside? Okay. The upside is, go away, 18.8 cents. And then if we break the 18.8 cents, we're probably going all-time highs. Now, what people are saying is that, Fed tightening, we can't have bull run. That may be true. And I would lean towards that being true. I would lean towards needing loose monetary policy for Hex to really make all-time highs. But that doesn't mean we can't bottom. Because when the price gets low enough and even the people that got in early are not in some considerable profits and it's not worth their while to sell, I mean, that's it. There's only buyers from there. So maybe enough money won't be out there for the price to go to $1, but it could hover between 15 and 20 cents, or it could hover between 7 and 15, and then it can make all-time highs. We don't know, but a lot of it's dependent on you guys, and we're going to get into that today. And this is absolutely true, but here's the thing. So Abit made some downloadable shorts available for post. We were talking about this in the Hex TikTok and YouTube Shorts chat. It is possible you could get shadow banned for uploading doubles on TikTok. So you have to maybe change it up, zoom in a little, zoom out, change the coloring, or just post it on possibly YouTube Shorts. I'm not sure. You guys have to do a little research on that. But that doesn't mean you can't clip up Richard Hart streams or my streams or anyone's streams with their permission, I guess, except for Richard Hart, he lets, and obviously I let, and a bunch of other content creators that let, and you can make your own ones. But yeah. Many BPD stakes coming out. Big payday stakes. Happy for those making their money. Believe Hex will go before the rest of crypto. You believe it'll go to all-time highs? Hexkins unite. These rules suck. Got it. Yeah, so that's that. We got 29 watching. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. But the bottom could be in, or the bottom could be in. It will be in this year, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. The question is if it's in or if it's not in yet. It could be that the Hex conference was the paradigm shift, was the climax. And I think a big reason for that would be the change in how Hexicans view marketing, thanks to some great people we will get into. There has been a little bit of a change, and we're going to try and make this a lot of bit of a change. And I think it's going to happen as long as you guys get in the TikTok and YouTube Shorts chat, obviously. But that's that for the Hex price. Bottom may or may not be in. Bitcoin bottom is probably not in because Richard Hart said it's not in, and whatever Richard Hart says is true, obviously. Green day for crypto. Mana, looking good. What is this? Zilliqua? Nobody cares about Zilliqua. Flare's been doing horribly. What is going on with FTT? Why is FTT token? Why has it been pumping the past couple of days? CoinDesk. Beating down FTT, Serum. Token leads altcoin rally, triggering short squeeze. One stupid short squeezes. Every time you get a relief rally when you're down 90%, everyone says a short squeeze. It's like stupid. It's like, yeah, on the way down, there are some pumps. Bunch of losers who want to support scammers. That's right. The sell short squeeze. FTT price has gone vertical even as FTX remains a bankrupt company. The rally shows the disconnect between fundamentals and valuation. Yeah. FTX is rising as investors react to interest of FTX assets. So FTT. Likely reason why FTT price is rising is that some investors anticipate that some of FTX's assets will be acquired. Bankruptcy filings show that more than 100 entities are interested in some FTX business. So what, they think someone's going to buy out FTX? I don't know. It's just there's going to be pumps on the way to zero also. That's like another possibility. That's just the way it works. Markets are reflexive and stuff. But yeah, let's go viral. Oh, Scamface, guys. Follow Scamface on TikTok. I'm gonna give him a plug too. Again, give these people the respect they deserve. Scamface, I'm following you. Give Scamface a follow. He is on the cutting edge of onboarding. He is on the front lines. He is where the traffic is. He is where the new users are, okay? So shout out to Scamface, who could be dumb enough to buy FTT. Idiots. We could easily have a huge relief rally before we find the actual bottom. Absolutely. That is true. We could also not have a huge relief rally before. Anyways, Hex daily stats. Are you checking Hex daily stats on the daily? And make sure you guys leave a super chat. No increase in T-share rate. Big payout, guys. 6.793 Hex per T-shares. Do you guys own T-shares? Are you staked? Because if you did, you got 6.793 Hex per T-share. How sweet is that? You got paid yesterday. You got paid by the smart contract. So that's awesome. Hope you guys are staking, but if you aren't, then you're not getting paid. Changing current holders, net decrease. We're no longer at all-time highs. We lost 57 current holders. Excuse me. Maybe that explains the drop in price. Maybe that explains this dip we're having right now, the two red candles. And then we had 59 net positive in current stakers. So looks like there is more mass buy-in. There is more mass buy-in to the system. But hopefully we could get back to all-time highs tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know. Will it happen or will it not happen? I don't know. Interesting thing happened yesterday, so I'm making a little bit of a giving a mention to that. But basically, um, Max at RH Max, you should be following at RH Max, and you should be watching his live streams too. He's like, Aru Arts and Furu Finance talk talk TikTok. I guess that meant like a live stream, or maybe it just meant talk, but whatever. And then uh, I'm like, I need 1K followers because I thought 1K followers. I meant 1K followers because in order to live stream with her on TikTok, I need 1K followers. I can't even join a live stream without 1K followers. But I guess people thought it meant that I need more followers on Twitter. So I kind of felt a little stupid because I look like one of those needy people, like, please follow me, please follow me. I said to correct, where is it? Where is it? I said, I'm referring to TikTok, guys, by the way. Need 1K to go live, but I appreciate you all for following me there. Then Katie PLS said, I follow you. And that really made me happy. I mean, I was a little embarrassed because it looked like I was begging for attention, but because I'm a big fan of Katie PLS. Katie PLS provides for a lot of the content on the show. And she said, I follow you, which was awesome. Ricardo said, I follow you. And then RH Max like 4 more weeks. He knew what I was talking about. A lot of people were saying very, very nice things. And then I got like a lot of nice quote tweets. So, for example, Freddie Quotes. I'm sure you guys all know who Freddie Quotes is. It's like, everyone go follow furufinance. Like, that was awesome. We got this guy, PulseX, 1 and 2, follow. Igloo Bamboo. He's got a big following. He's got 5,140. He's like, everyone has to give me a follow. Christino Hype. So I felt a little bit embarrassed. And then Hex Bula. Wow, we got 38. Follow this man, please, Hexagons. I felt a little bit embarrassed, but I did get a lot of followers. So now I'm not at 1,000 yet. So if you guys want to help bring me there, I'm at 843, which isn't bad. But that was an interesting story. Thought I'd bring that in for you guys. But anyways, what is next? We got Phil Hammer. Furu Finance has started a movement that will make Hex actually go viral. So that was really nice. I didn't start it. Super Hex Max has been in this for a while. He has 40,000 followers on TikTok. El Hexadente's got 60,000. There are some people putting in work on TikTok, but I did bring the importance of TikTok to the forefront. So that was awesome. And that was a really nice tweet. So I thought I'd bring it up, and I thought I'd remind you guys, all 38 of you guys watching, to go join the Telegram, which I'm linking in the chat below. And again, you do not have to be a TikToker or YouTube shorter in order to join the Telegram. It's important because the more people that are in the Telegram, keep your notifications on. When you get notifications, one of the content creators posted the new TikTok or YouTube short that they worked super hard, I should say, and YouTube short, because you should be posting on both, that they worked really hard on. You can click the link, you could follow him, and you could like the video. And if enough people like it, then the algorithm starts pumping it. It likes to see engagement. When it sees engagement, it starts pumping it. And that's something that you will not get in Twitter or YouTube, folks. Twitter and YouTube, you use any hashtags other than Hex Pulsechain, PulseX, you're not getting anything. Your engagement is completely boxed in. Why is that? Is it because the community's censored? I don't think so. I don't think it's actively censored in the algorithm. It's just because those other topics are too concentrated, and people already have the content creators that they want to hear from in mind. So people have to go to the content. In Twitter, they go to top usually if they just want to see what people are talking about, because latest it has too much spam in it. And in YouTube, you're getting the back of the line on the searches. And TikTok, you're getting served. You're getting brought to people. The algorithm brings you to people. So that is why I'm such a fan of that. Hexiest man in the world, my brother, he's coming on the show next Thursday. Very exciting. So shout out to the hexiest man in the world. We need a Nas Daily. He is the hexiest man in the world. Sam Bankman Fried. He is the most charitable man in the world. um, but yes, that's very exciting. But yes, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. But what was really exciting for that is, you know who retweeted Ethan's YouTube Short and TikTok? Richard Hart. How about Richard Hart? You guys ever heard of Richard Hart? Richard Hart retweeted Ethan at YouTube Short that he posted. So backstory is basically I gave the idea of what's it called? I gave the idea of taking the Andrew Tate blueprint, right? The Andrew Tate blueprint is what worked. And what worked for Andrew Tate, and obviously there is parallel between Hexkins and Andrew Tate's following in terms of, very loyal following, and in terms of a somewhat controversial figure and a very smart and charismatic figure. So the approach to virality should be the same. So I gave the example of Andrew Tate. So what this guy did, it was a little bit genius. He not only took the idea of doing TikToks and YouTube Shorts, he put them in the template of the Andrew Tate Shorts and TikToks, meaning he did the half the screen video game, half the screen the talent, meaning in this case Richard Hart, but in the case of Andrew Tate, it would be Andrew Tate, which is great because the video game is satiates the ADD tendencies of the new generation and keeps your attention. And meanwhile, you listen to the great content in the alpha that the talent is delivering. So he took the Andrew Tate template of the TikToks and implemented it into the Richard Hart TikToks, and he did well. Let's just say that he got 449.5 thousand views on a Richard Hart TikTok. 450,000 views on his first try. His first try. That is, and what were the hashtags he used? He used the hashtags financial advice, investments, invest stocks, crypto, Bitcoin. These are hashtags of demographics that are very predisposed to being able to be seamlessly onboarded into the Richard Hart ecosystem. These people know about crypto. These people have wallets. They probably use decentralized exchanges or could learn it very quickly. They for sure have Coinbases, those kinds of things. Cannot say the same about a NASCAR race car. Hate to break it to you guys. How many people that watch NASCAR own crypto? How many of them know how to use decentralized exchanges, ledgers, MetaMasks, all those things? Very, very few. How much time did you get on the screen, like in front of their eyes? Maybe a minute, maybe 5 minutes tops. I don't know. Probably like a minute or two because it was in last place. So yes. This, what he did, even though nobody's talking about it, even though there's no people making us think about it, he did more to bring Richard Hart to the forefront than anybody else. Now, a lot of these people, most of these people, I'm sure, are not Hexkins. A lot of them expressed interest. If they didn't start buying Hex now, they certainly have a good chance of buying it when it keeps getting fed towards them because the interest-based algorithm is going to keep serving this guy this kind of content. And also when price goes up, because price goes up is obviously a great onboard thing. But the point is, he planted a seed and he kept doing it. These videos are excellent. They didn't catch on as much, but it's just a matter of time. Per every video he puts up, per every couple of videos, one of them is going to go viral. And the ceiling for virality is far higher than any other platform. YouTube, you're not getting 449,000 views on a Richard Hart video. You're not. You're not getting it on a Richard Hart video. Look at any of the Richard Hart videos that he posts himself. He's getting 20, 30K, and he's got 150,000 subs. Then you go to like the big YouTubers like Crypto Coffee, or you look at Matty Allen, or you look at Crypto 7. They get maybe 1 to 2,000. And what they do is very important, and they do amazing work. But I'm saying in terms of virality, it's just you're getting boxed in. You're getting boxed in. That's just the way it works. TikTok, that's not the case. Proof of that right here. 449.5 thousand views on a Richard Hart. That's probably the most viewed Richard Hart video of Who knows? I mean, there were a couple others, but the only Richard Hart videos that got more views than this were ones on TikTok. They weren't anywhere else, which is just a testament to the effectiveness of the TikTok marketing, and also a little bit it's a testament to its effectiveness, and it makes me a little bit frustrated that there's nobody there marketing. It's not used nearly to how much it could be used if we just put a little bit more effort in there. So shout out to him, and congratulations on the Richard Hart retweet. I never got a Richard Hart retweet. I got one like. Let me see if I could find the like. And it was actually also on a TikTok thing. So if Richard Hart approves this, it means he's doing it right, because nobody knows marketing better than Richard Hart. And Richard Hart approved it. So let me see if I did get one like by him. Oh, he also liked Ben Dubar tweet. Shout out to that. Where is it? There we go. Many Hex Twitter accounts with thousands of followers consider joining TikTok and YouTube Shorts. At the very least, promote a Hex TikToker on your feed once a day. TikTokers are making a far bigger impact in terms of outreach than anyone else. They deserve your attention. So yeah, that got the like, but this one got the retweet. So he's doing it right. And when you're doing it right, and when you get the approval from Richard Hart that you're doing it right, you have to double down. And not only Ethan Hex Whale, but you guys too. Everyone here who's watching it. And then obviously you guys are going to click the link and join the Telegram, even if you're not producing short content. And Hex Monkey is in the chat. Need both shorts to get their attention and draw them to the longer form for more depth? Absolutely, absolutely. But the problem is that the longer form is very concentrated. There's no issue lagging in the longer form. It is there and it will always be there. The shorts is so behind. There is like no effort being put in there. But yeah, very true. And we're going to talk about that. And Hex Monkey, we're going to talk about I tagged you in a tweet. I don't know if you saw, but we're going to talk about the tweet I tagged you in, because I'm going to show you. But moving on, we got Hex Buzz. This is great news. Adding links to Hex viral influencers doing YouTube Shorts or TikToks. So far, we have El Hexdente and at furufinance. What other Hex or Pulsechain content creators should we add? So this is awesome. I did this a little bit quickly, so I'm sorry if I left anyone out, but these are a lot of the Hexkins that I follow and are actively posting. So make sure you guys actually I'm going to link this tweet. Make sure you guys just quickly like this tweet and retweet it, and then go to all the handles and follow all these people, and go to their TikToks and follow them, and spam the like for their TikToks. Again, why? It's not just for their ego. It's because when people, what's it called? When more you like it, when you follow people and you like their stuff, the algorithm processes it and says, oh, this is valuable. People enjoy it. That means people stay on our content when they consume it. That's the end of the game. They want people to stay on their platform, not content, stay on their platform. So we're going to keep feeding this to people. They give what works, and likes are significant of attention grabbers and good content. And Hex Monkey, please, we need the cool kids. We need the cool kids in the Telegram group. So even if you're not making shorts, which I hope you are, but even if you're not, what you could do is you have a big Twitter account and people are posting links to the TikToks and shorts they create. You just click the link, you share it on your Twitter, funnel some traffic there, get the algorithm cooking. We want to get the algorithm cooking. Right now, the algorithm does not have much incentive to promote Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, Richard Hart content, because there's not that much of it. So there's only that much they could promote. But if we have 10 people, 20 people on the daily pumping out this content, then the algorithm is going to work like a machine. It's just going to keep pumping that out. It's so important. But Metasting, what's up, Furu? What's up, Metasting? Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Hex Monkey, join the group chat. Hope to see you there. We got Funding Jim in there. We got Bit Finesse in there. We got Abit Hex. We got some big names in there. Then we got let's see. Yes, evening all. Monkey Magic, never seen you here before. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Furu Finance newsletter, guys. But thanks for watching. And Dutch Hexagon. I first started tweeting about this. Hexiest Man in the World joined the group. Thank you, Hexiest Man in the World, for joining. I hope Hex Monkey joined. I tweeted about the importance of TikToks, YouTube Shorts, and he delivered. Like 1 day later, he started pumping out like 1-2 a day. Hex Monkey's in the group. Thank you, Hex Monkey. Yes. Thank you, guys. And share the links on your Twitter if you can, please. But he started posting. He's like, can I get on the show? I'm like, I want to see 2 a day until Thursday. And today's Thursday. So he's coming on the show at the end. And we're very excited to talk about it. He's getting it done. And seeing the Buzz is a very cool website. It's like a Hex news aggregate. They basically pump out Hex.Buzz. They pump out news like Richard Hart and like big things happening with Hex that are in the mainstream news or just noteworthy. And they aggregate the articles. So it's really cool. This is something I'm gonna link it. And I appreciate that. Guess what? Oh shoot. My highlighter. Viral. Wait, how come I can't? Does it not work? I guess they're still in the middle of doing it, but viral. Oh, they got my video. This is an old video. Hopefully, whatever. Point is that, yeah. Where's the tweet? Oh, sweet. They promoted the group chat. Okay, Hex Community has spoken, added a list of Hex, TikTok, and YouTube short viral creators. There you go. El Hexidente, Abit, Furu, Hexwell, Yori Hex, TikTok, Randy Hilarski, Super Hex, Ben Dubard, Wild SJ, RH Max, 6555, Nazir.hex. Awesome. Thank you, HexBuzz. Linking it. This is a great website. This is a great reference. You guys want to see things that are happening in the community, or when Hex or Richard Hart get like some mainstream coverage, they might aggregate the article and things like that. And Ted Cash says, if you're enjoying this Furu Finance stream, please hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. And please send super chats, guys. FM Alexander, did you claim your communist? No, I didn't. Guys, I mean, there is an issue of, I'm sure it's not malicious, because Motley Investor is a very honest man and is not someone who would do something intentionally malicious towards people. But like, why would I? Maybe if like in a couple weeks, it's proven that there's no bugs or anything and things that could go wrong with your wallet for claiming it, I'm not just gonna just sign random things, because I mean, this one's probably fine, but then there comes a point where you mess up and then there's no going back. So I'll wait. Crypto Coffee said to wait. So if Crypto Coffee could wait, I could wait too. That's the point. But yeah, go click the link to the Hex Buzz. Follow all these TikTokers and YouTube shorters that are linked in the article. So that's all awesome. And moving on. People think big crypto influencers will promote Hex. Hex community is still small. Their fans come from far bigger communities that hate Hex and will leave if they promote. Their opinion on Richard Hart and Hex doesn't matter. To them, it's not worth the risk. We must do it ourselves. And this is very important, because we see a lot of people tagging these big influencers, trying to get Richard Hart on the show, or these big television personalities, celebrities, things like that. Hex is a small community, although it doesn't seem like that when you're in the community, because it's extremely engaging, and it is extremely it's extremely engaging, and pound for pound, it's got more things happening than any other community, like pound for pound. So, and you could even argue that Hex has more going on in its community than any community in crypto, considering Pulsechain, the world's largest free airdrop coming up, and then PulseX, and all those things. And then, so I mean, you could argue there's more happening, but it's still small, and it feels big, but it's still small for now. And it's fringe. There's the SEC, thing going on where people would Google it and you see, oh, they're subpoenaing influencers. There's also, this stigma that everyone thinks it's a scam because you're just a scammer, because you walks around in silly clothing and looks like a scammer. So it has to be marketed as such. It has to be marketed as such. And you have to understand that these people, these big influencers, if you have a couple 100,000 followers or subscribers, or you have a couple million subscribers, you are catering to the mainstream. You're not catering to the fringe. You're catering. That's why they call the NBC news or CNBC coverage, they call it the top, because that's when everybody knows about it. That's when the opportunity's gone, at least temporarily. And it's time for a dump. It's time for the exit liquidity for the people that got in early. Okay. So this is why it's such an inefficient use of resources and things like that. There's two things that could come of it. Usually the influencer will just be annoyed and probably might not even see it. And if he sees it, he'll just be annoyed and he'll just say no. He'll just think, oh, it's that scammer, or it's it's that Ponzi scheme Hex, or that SEC thing Hex. Or he'll be annoyed. So that's probably what's going to happen. You're probably not going to get anywhere. Option 2 is he doesn't know Richard Hart is and just has him on, and then suffers the backlash from his normie fans, and then never has him on again and never talks about him. I think that would be more of like a meet Kevin kind of thing. It's just like, why do we want the heat? Why do I want the heat? My community hates it. I risk losing the respect and the engagement of my community because my community is all a bunch of Bitcoin losers or Ethereum people. And then you could have, they even like Richard Hart and they connect with Richard Hart, but it doesn't matter because their following is a bunch of, normies, and they're just not good leads. So that would be, what's that guy's name? The guy that he was recently on. Who's the guy who's recently on? That could be Jordan Belfort also. I think they connected very well. Richard Hart. Paul Barron Network. Like, Paul Barron is a watch guy. He's very famous. His followers are gold bugs and Bitcoin people. Like, they're not going to, what percentage of them are going to take action? That means, okay, Mr. Paul Barron fan owns Amazon stock, owns gold, owns Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, not Solana anymore, XRP, whatever. Okay, and he probably holds it on a centralized exchange. So he may or may not own crypto. So if he doesn't own crypto, he's going to open the Coinbase, which is already annoying. You have to take a photo of your ID, whatever. That's a pretty seamless onboard. Then he has to send it to a MetaMask connected to hardware wallet, hopefully. If not, probably. And if so, he has to buy a $70 ledger and wait a couple days for that to come. Is he even going to do that? Or maybe he'll just send it to MetaMask. He has to learn how to use MetaMask. Then he has to learn how to use a decentralized exchange. And he also has to not see or be able to discern all the FUD. Like if he Googles it and he sees like, oh, SEC subpoenas, or it's a scam or it's a Ponzi, and can't understand blockchain, can't understand trustless yield, can't understand, like he's going to have to be able to discern all the fact from fiction of that. It's just too many hoops to jump through. Maybe you onboarded 2 people on that Paul Barron interview, probably 0. And also you have to see the chart down 95%. You also have to see the chart down 95% and be able to understand the crypto market moves in tandem, like everything else is down. You also have to understand that a logarithmic chart, because linear people already think it's a pump and dump. It's just too much. Like, we're not there yet. We're not there. The normies come at the next top, when the price is up like crazy, more people are using MetaMask and decentralized exchanges, it becomes less fringe, more mainstream. Also, people are more willing to be onboarded because they see everyone's getting rich. They want to get rich. That's when you could really convert some serious leads. We're not at that point yet. You need people that understand crypto better. You need people that understand cycles. You need people that understand decentralized exchanges, MetaMask, those things. And there are a lot of people. There are a lot of leads. And how do you target them? You target them with targeted marketing, right? Which we're going to get to right now. People think, what is it? Double. What am I saying? Yeah, quote tweet. There we go. When Hexicans realized that tagging influencers and celebrities to promote Hex and Richard Hart is inefficient in comparison with direct, targeted, free marketing of TikTok and YouTube Shorts, Hex will go viral. In 2023, neither crypto nor marketing requires middlemen. And Hex understands that we don't need middlemen when it comes to crypto. Marketing, it's getting better, to say the least. It's getting better, but we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. But yeah, so like I just said, the normies, even if you could annoy someone so much or you could have someone find Richard Hart so profound they want to have him on their platform, you're not converting. You're not converting. It's just like the people are going to see him. Oh, he was that really smart crypto guy at best, or he's that scammer at worst, but you're not converting leads. You're not getting serious people, like people that are serious about crypto. But with the hashtags, again, you can target communities that can be seamless onboards. So you can go use the hashtag DeFi. You're tuning in. You are locking in the demographic that uses MetaMask, that uses hardware wallets, that uses decentralized exchanges, and that use on and off ramps and understand them. They also understand the broader crypto market. They understand it's cyclical. They understand that it's tied to Federal Reserve monetary policy. You are targeting an audience that can literally see a short or TikTok, not necessarily buy then and there, but watch the whole thing and maybe search more into it, whatever. And then eventually the interest-based algorithm keeps feeding it. And then they come over, they search it on YouTube, they click furufinance, they click Hexiest Man in the World, they click Matty Allen, they click Richard Hart, and they start participating in the live streams and they start buying Hex. So that's really why it's effective. Now, what about regular YouTube? What about Twitter? You're not getting those people. You can't lock in the DeFi. You can't lock in the DeFi hashtag on Twitter and get to the DeFi audience. Why? Because people that are a lot bigger than you, that have a lot more engagement, that are capable of keeping people on the Twitter platform for a lot longer than you because they just have a lot more street credit. So the algorithm gives them priority. They're getting to the front of the line. When you go to DeFi and top, it's going to be people like BitBoy Crypto. It's going to be people like Altcoin Daily. It's going to be people like Jim Cramer. It's going to be those people with big followings because they are more valuable. Their content is more valuable. They might not be as talented or as smart as you, but people are there for them and not as much there for you. And also, when you have it on TikTok and Shorts, when you're on YouTube, you scroll past it, you probably don't even see it. And if you read it, it's insignificant because you're reading tons of stuff. You have their attention for up to 60 seconds straight. It's the only thing they're watching. When they watch you, only thing they're watching, 60 seconds straight, comes to them. You have their full attention. That's why it's so important. And it's proven. How's it proven? It's proven by Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's followers did not suck middleman D. They used TikTok and YouTube Shorts. They broke the YouTube algorithm. They got tons of people on board at the Hustlers University. They made Andrew Tate arguably the most famous person in the world, who got on pretty much every single television show and every single mainstream media interview. His rounds in the mainstream was a wet dream for Hexicans, for what to happen to Richard Hart. He got on Piers Morgan. He got on everyone. He got on all these YouTubers. Logan Paul was talking about him. Everyone was talking about him. Like, he couldn't disaggregate Andrew Tate with virality. Andrew Tate and virality were ubiquitous. And that same thing's going to happen to Richard Hart very soon with the plan that we're doing right now. And Scamface says, Hex is my hustle. And I agree. And Dutch Hexican says, wisdom. Thank you. And see, this is people not getting it. And Jamal, Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, Jamal. I appreciate you taking the time to spend watching this. I used to be thinking like Jamal as well. I hope you like and subscribe, Jamal. But Jamal says, I want to see CoffeeZilla interview slash debate Richard. Why? Like, what is that even going to do? I'm saying, like, how much? See, again, back in the day, where do I start? Like, back in the day, when you got on a big platform, you got on television, you were the talk, you were the center of everyone's attention. Now it's a lot less significant. There's tons of different content creators on social media that are constantly fighting for people's time. I keep saying this. Being on a big platform is not significant anymore. You want to be in front of someone constantly. So it would be pretty immemorable given that CoffeeZilla is again, it's a big channel, normie audience. The leads are insignificant. The people watching probably don't use Uniswap, MetaMask, those kinds of things. And then as far as like, it's not going to do anything, dude. He was on every single channel. I'm saying it would be a net positive, but it's not going to change anything. CoffeeZilla's fans probably like CoffeeZilla, so they're probably going to think Richard Hart is more of a scammer because Richard Hart is making our guy look stupid, and I don't like when someone makes fun of my guy because, you know, I love him. CoffeeZilla exposes the scammers, exposes the scammers. He's a scam exposer who exposes the scams after they happen and everyone knows about it and everyone already lost their money, whatever. Unlike Richard Hart, who could really expose people before they lose all their money and has saved a lot of people, including myself and Celsius. Point is, they're probably going to see Richard Hart with all the fans. They're probably going to think he's a scammer because they left CoffeeZilla, and CoffeeZilla says that he's a scammer. So it's probably not going to do much. It'll probably maybe feed into the mainstream narrative, the SEC narrative. It's probably not even going to be significant because people are going to look at the chart and they'll be like, oh, it's down a lot. The demographic, again, is not the target demographic. It's not as, put it this way. You know what I like better than a CoffeeZilla interview? I like this. 449.5 thousand views. CoffeeZilla interview might get 100K if you're lucky. And the demographic, crypto, Bitcoin investments, it's just not significant. It's not going to change anything. Andrew Tate didn't have to beg CoffeeZilla, right? Andrew Tate did not have to beg CoffeeZilla to be on his show. He didn't have to beg anyone. They all came to him because he was the hot stuff, because his following made him the hot stuff. His following created the demand and the engagement that everybody wanted to have Andrew Tate on their show because they knew they'd get tons of traffic to their show and they'd probably onboard a lot of new subscribers, new viewers, just everything. He is an engagement juggernaut because he was promoted. It's like this. My friend is a big boxing fan. You can watch him at Joey Talks Boxing. He talks about this a lot. It's like this. It's when you look at boxers, right? When you have a very talented boxer, do you just have him the main event? Do you just put him at the main event? Is that going to sell? Is that going to sell? No. What you do is you promote him. You put him on the undercard. You have him. First of all, these promoters, they have all these connections with all these mainstream media. They have connections with ESPN, Showtime, DAZN, all these things. They have them make their rounds on the interviews during, boxing matches leading up to their match, where they talk about their boxing match coming up. It's promotion. They have all these marketing agencies that, pump out articles and advertisements about the match coming up. That doesn't even happen. They put them on the undercards and they have them fight so they can make highlight reels and people could start knowing who they are. And then eventually, after they get like a serious record of like 20-0 or like 20-1, all by way of knockout, whatever, then they start having them fight more serious opponents to see where they could go. That really gets them on the radar. They promote them on social media. They promote them on all these channels, on all these advertisements. Eventually, they get to the point where they're extremely, extremely famous. They have a big audience. They have millions of followers on Instagram, Twitter. They could really drive traffic to different places. Then they have them fight the big fight. And then they have all the 24/7 specials leading up to the fight. They make him even more of a juggernaut. Then the fight happens and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. If you don't promote first, right, and you just have this talent fight the main event, nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to care. Even if he wins, it's not even a big deal. You have to understand promotion. So the same thing happened with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate doesn't have all these connections with all these marketing agencies and all these television channels and all these social media gurus and things like that. He did it organically. He did it the right way. I mean, his following did it. He got promoted by his following. Where's the best place to promote? Where's the best place to get in front of new eyes? It's TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's why Andrew Tate was huge. He got engagement. He broke the algorithm. Now all the big channels want to have him on because now it's a big deal. CoffeeZilla having Richard Hart on is not a big deal yet. He wasn't promoted enough. It's inorganic. It won't make a difference. Okay, guys, you have to learn promotion. Right now, we are on the stage of promoting. Richard Hart needs to be promoted. Best place to promote organically, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. That's great leads. That brings new people into the space. That has new people watching his streams, new people watching my streams, new people watching everyone's streams. More interest in the space. So yes, CoffeeZilla interview debate Richard would be insignificant. He hasn't been promoted. He's not that big of a deal anymore. It's a blip in the radar, honestly. He's not the engagement juggernaut of Andrew Tate yet, but that's going to change. But yeah. We get super chats, guys. What if overall TikTok views are just bots engaging to inflate views so TikTok can onboard more use? It's not. I mean, maybe there is some of that, but it's organic. It's organic. What do you mean? It's organic. Bots to inflate. No, then it's like that for everyone. So it's an even playing field. But still, you can get viral without a big following. I don't see why previous follower count is relevant. I don't understand what you mean. You can get viral without a big, you can get viral without a big following by getting a big following and then going viral. You have to understand. I mean, yeah, you could maybe get viral, like you could get a viral video, but are you going to be a famous person? Are you going to have name recognition, face recognition? No. You could have, like, the Charlie bit my finger guy went viral. Does anyone know who Charlie bit my finger is anymore? Like, nobody cares. It was just one video. You want name, face recognition? You want Richard Hart to be a Andrew Tate-esque figure, a Tom Brady figure, where wherever he goes, everyone knows who he is. He's the biggest person around. It's more than one viral video. It's more than one big influencer. It's constantly being in front of people. And the way to do that is TikTok and YouTube Shorts. How is Furu not seeing my chats at Ted Cash? Can you help? Ted Cash, can you help him? What? Let me see if I can find you. Best way for me to see your chats is super chats, by the way. I'm just saying. But say I don't. What were you saying? Red Bull Green Bear. Sorry. All right, just say it again and I'll see it. Bit finesse. Don't panic. It's organic. Red Bull. He will circle back to the chats. Yeah, true. Thank you, Ted Cash, for being such a good mod. Appreciate it. Reactions can be meaningful or not meaningful. We want interactions to be meaningful always. That's all it's got to be. We want to be pumping out content in front of people. Yeah, you could put the chat down again, Red Bull Green Bear. I don't know that far back. Yeah, point is that whatever I was just saying. And again, we got VRD Hex said, I will be making TikTok content for the Hex community starting today. Stuff I like to see. The stuff I like to see. So let me, I'll share you this tweet so you guys could follow him. Oh, actually, I could share you his TikTok. Even better yet. He made a great video, so shout out to him. I like when people start taking action, and I'm gonna promote him, obviously. I like how they put billionaire. It's a great promotion. Do what works. But yeah, the half screen Andrew Tate, whatever, just watch Andrew Tate shorts and try and template that to Richard Hart shorts. But yeah, so now we go to the blueprint. And I talked about this. I talked about this. I talked about this on the Twitter for the show, but I thought I had a drawing board. I don't, so I wrote it on paper. It's an inferior hex, I guess. Okay. This is you. This is you. You're a community member, right? Now there are things you can control, and there are things you cannot control. You understand? There's things you can control, and there's things you cannot control. What you do influences how viral Richard Hart gets and how many people know about Hex, and therefore the price of Hex. I'm saying what people did in the early days of Bitcoin is what caused it to be what it is today. I'm saying, yeah. So you could argue if some of these people weren't there, if like not Chase Meyer, who's the Gavin Anderson, like if he wasn't there, like Bitcoin would not be what it is today. There are things that he did that made Bitcoin what it is today. And there are things that you can do today to make Hex what it will be tomorrow, meaning the biggest deal in the world, the most viral thing in the world. So let's start with what you cannot control. You cannot control Pulsechain launch. And this is why I don't even give a fuck about Pulsechain anymore, honestly, because it's going to launch. If you don't think it's going to launch, you're retarded. And when it launches, I'll be very happy. But that's not something I could control. So I don't really care about it anymore. So you have all like these people that are on Twitter. Oh, it's this close, testnet V3. And I used to be covering that. Like, oh, it's this close, this close. It's like at this point, I don't care anymore. It's important. It's probably important that they're covering it, but it's not lacking. The When Pulsechain department is not lacking. The TikTok department, the YouTube Shorts department is lacking. So you cannot control Pulsechain launch. You cannot control PulseX launch. You cannot control Richard Hart's marketing or Richard Hart. So outrage marketing, he's going to do it, and I think it's effective. I like it kind of, to be honest. But even if you don't like it, you're not going to stop him. He's going to do what he does. He's been doing what he does. Part of the reason why he's gotten to where he is because he's been doing what he does. So complaining about it just makes everyone look bad and will not change anything. So you can't control the RH marketing. You can't control the documentary launch. Highest of stakes, it's going to be released whenever it gets released. And what you do doesn't make a difference. Media coverage, like being on TV, being on a big platform, you don't really control. You might control a little bit, like you might get them on something if you spam, but you've probably been wasting so much time spamming when you finally got it that you could have been exerting your energy in more effective ways of marketing like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So I'm going to say it's as if you can't control it. And even if he gets on, it's like not even effective. So influencer coverage, you cannot control. These are things you can't control. So why even bother? Why even bother? You as a community member, you could be doing good things for the price. But there are things with regard to Pulsechain, PulseX, Richard Hart, Highest of Stakes documentary, you cannot control. There are things you can control though, and they're important things, and they're things that impact the importance of price. So one of them is community engagement. Community engagement means Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Community engagement is extremely important. You need community engagement for the community to stay intact during the bear market, because it doesn't need to be as active during the bull market, provide that it makes it through the bear market, because it sort of takes on a life of its own. So many new people come in, so many people are enthusiastic. They want to talk about it, they want to promote it, all those things. During the bear market, it's not as simple, meaning there it needs to be a little bit more active. But I mean, I put a check there because that is taken care of. Like for Hex, it is such a strong community. Richard Hart doesn't even need to be there. The community engagement's high. We have these Twitter accounts that are tweeting every day. They have 10, 15,000. They're punching way above their weight class in terms of the amount of likes and retweets they're getting, the amount of engagement they're getting on Twitter. But it's all the community. It's a circle jerk, a good productive circle jerk, an important circle jerk, albeit, but it is a circle jerk. Live streamers like myself, live streaming every day. Tons of other ones. If I stop live streaming, there are tons of other people that are doing it or that will step forward if the gap is emptied. That's fine. What's not okay is the outreach. And part of it is just because it's a bear market. So that has to be recognized. But that could change too. And the outreach is the marketing, which is TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Those things are things that you can have an effect on. Even if you don't post, even if you don't want to post, which I think you should, because you don't have to post yourself. You could just post clips. You could be in the group chat. And you can be, I'm linking, by the way, which you guys should all join right now. You can be following all the content creators when they post links to their newly provided content. You can like their content. You can comment on their content. That boosts up engagement. And that gives these content creators the recognition they deserve. So if you guys could all just join it and start giving them the support. You also might have a big Twitter account. You could have, I see there are a lot of anons with like 2, 3, 4,000. Promote YouTube shorters and TikTokers. That's big because then other people get on. And if you're a streamer, consider starting a TikTok and maybe exclusively live streaming there sometimes, because that is really that's what gets to new people. And the testament to that is obviously Andrew Tate. And it is also, I look at the comments that I'm getting a lot of negative comments on Hex, and people could look at that disparagingly, but I look at that positively because all the comments on my regular videos are just like, hey, love what you're doing. Love what you're doing. That means that it's people that are already Hexagons. They already get it. And I appreciate it, but it is a sign that we're still in the echo chamber. We're not getting to new people. But with the TikToks and YouTube Shorts, I'm getting a lot of people saying that the scammer, the SEC guy, blah, blah, blah. That already means I'm getting in front of new people. And that is the importance of promoting TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's the importance of getting on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And that's the importance of supporting the TikTokers and YouTube Shorters. Big Bud Wolf joined the chat. Welcome, Big Bud Wolf. Appreciate you tuning in. So that is the importance. I am going to hopefully make my rounds. If any of you big influencers want to have me on, I just want to say, by the way, I keep on hammering it. I keep on talking about it. And I am very, very impressed by how much it's taken off, especially since the Hex conference. So I think has been a paradigm shift. And this happening, I think if people are putting this new content out for once a day at least, for I think 3 months, we could be looking at virality, folks. But if people don't do their part, then it's not going to happen. This is really up to us. I mean, essentially, it is up to us to make it happen, to make Richard Hart go viral, and to make Hex go to $100, go to $1,000. You want $1,000 Hex? If nobody knows about it, it's not going to go to $1,000. If people know about it, it could go to $1,000. Pulsechain, world's largest airdrop. Everyone talks about how, oh yeah, people are for sure going to know about it because they're getting free stuff. It's like, if we can't reach them and tell them that the free stuff is there, I mean, it's not like they just see their wallet, they have to switch the network, then it doesn't matter. They're not onboarded. So it's not necessarily a given. Highest stakes documentary, it's not a given. All the highest stakes marketing has been in the echo chamber. I hope that the highest stake people make a TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Maybe someone could ask them about that. Maybe I'll ask them about that. But if they get themselves out there and they get teaser trailers, so to speak, of of highest stakes of Richard Hart, they're going to really drive traffic to whichever streaming platform the people are on. So this is really the onboarding method. We can stay in that echo chamber. We can circle jerk for the duration of the bear market, and then we can reach the bull market, and we'll inevitably probably start having onboards, or we could start doing the outreach marketing now in the places we're not necessarily as comfortable with, but we will have that much bigger of a base of buyers and stakers coming into the bull market. And that, in comparison to just sitting back there and circle jerking, will lead to way bigger price performance and way bigger virality and notoriety of Richard Hart. You have to understand that these things affect price. Marketing affects price. Marketing affects onboarding, which affects price. And if we just sit back and do nothing, the price may go up. I think it probably even will, but it won't go up as much in comparison to if we are actively onboarding through TikToks and YouTube Shorts. But that's it in terms of that. I think my message was clear. We have 33 watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And I am going to go through your comments, and then I'm bringing on Mr. Dutch Hexkin. In fact, I'm going to send him the invite right now. And by the way, just a reminder that you too, it's in the Telegram, Dutch Hexkin. A reminder that you too can be on the stream if you're a TikTok or YouTube shorter, and you can be promoted even if you're anonymous. You just DM me and I see what you're doing and I promote you. You too can be on the stream. Just let me know. Get in my DMs. I will see it, and if it's good, I will promote the garbage out of you, because it is so important for me to really get this TikTok and YouTube shorting, off the ground, so to speak. But yeah, so let's see what you guys are saying. Xmonium, thumbs up. And actually, one more time, I'm just putting the link to the chat in there so you guys could join if you haven't already. We have 59 members. Let's try to get to 100. But this is incredible. I just want to reiterate my my optimism and the fact that the progress has been excellent. I think, I didn't think it would take off this quickly, and I didn't think I'd be able to make this much of an impact. That just shows how much one person can make just by stepping up. So Stakenomics, click the link. Ted Cash, Furu Finance, another brilliant stream. Is it possible for you to quickly respond to some of the questions? Absolutely. Absolutely, sir. Spike, this time last year, there were a ton of Hex Pulse streamers. SEC shot down a bunch of loyal, consistent content creators. Yeah. I mean, did they stop? I don't know, because Hexologist, I know he took a break, and Papa Boner's back, so I don't know who's really gone. I think everyone's pretty much still here. I think it's just a bear market. People just, but that's an opportunity, by the way, because when the price comes back, you better bet that these people are going to be out there. But now is an opportunity to get first dibs on the algorithm. And this is Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX are hashtags that you can engagement farm on. You can't do that on more mainstream ones. So even on regular YouTube streams and regular YouTube clips, you could really lock into the community and get engagement there. Greetings, Fu. Greetings. Bad attention too, right? Yeah. Bad attention equals attention too. Yeah, very true. Big Bud Wolf. If it's about Hex and crosses my path, it's like and repost, like and share on autopilot. So that's a question. What are the repost? How does that work? Because Twitter, I know, goes on your feed. I repost things and it doesn't go on my feed. I don't really understand TikTok that much. I posted my first TikTok last night. We'll definitely keep trying to post vids. So what is your handle? Stakenomics? Let me see. I'm assuming it's Stakenomics. Okay, so you posted from the Dropbox. We actually talked about this today in I'm gonna put you out, obviously, but we actually talked about this today. The Dropbox Unclear. You might get shadow banned if they see doubles. So you might want to just take raw footage of Richard Hart and make your own thing around it, or zoom in a little. I don't know. Needs some research. Hopefully we get back to you on that. But congrats on your first post. I only see Hex. That's what I'm about, buddy. Yeah. Oh, we did that already. Thanks. What if overall TikTok views are just bots engaging to inflate? Yeah, we did this. Let's just go to the beginning. Any more questions, people? Dutch Hexagon, where are you at? Wait, did I send it? Yeah, I sent it. Dutch Hexagon. We're still waiting for you, bro. Guess we'll have to go further back, guys. Feel free to send the super chat if you're enjoying. Oh, you know what? I might as well plug my Patreon. So basically, you guys know I started a Patreon, and there are 3 tiers. There's bronze for $10 a month. You get access to the Discord. You get access to Sunday AMA and 10% discount on consultations. Consultations are $100. Then we have silver. So silver is where it gets really good. So you get access to the Discord. So I mean, you get everything in bronze, right? So you get the Sunday stream, you get Discord access and posting messages, links, files, and voice chats, right? And you could call in during the stream and talk to me. We had that yesterday with Yanin. It was awesome. You get a 15% discount on consultations. And you get here's what's great. So the Sunday AMA, there's first of all, you get a free consultation. Sebastian, you're getting blocked. Disrespectful. Free consultation, $100 value just for joining the silver. And you can withdraw. You can rescind it, and I wouldn't be happy about it, but there's nothing I could do. So you get a free consultation. Just email me, join silver. You email me. We do a free 1-hour consultation. And during the Sunday stream, there is no Sunday stream yet because we don't have enough people. So I'm just doing one-on-ones also. So you get a free consultation. Plus you get to message on the Discord. There's only 2 other people. So I'm pretty much going to answer everything. And you get a free free one-on-ones on free one-on-one on Sunday and a free one-on-one. So it's freaking awesome. Great access to me. Talk about Pulsechain launch. We could talk about Hex Pulsechain, PulseX, MetaMask. We could talk about marketing. We could talk about a lot of things. So yeah, become a patron and email me at furufinance@gmail.com. $20 and 30 silver. So you get everything else. Plus you get to DM me. Plus you get to choose topics. You could be a guest. Get 20% off consultations. Choose guests. Call in. Complete access, Discord, Sunday AMA, patron shout out, and 20% discount on consultations. So become a patron today and email me at furufinance@gmail.com and we can get that done. furufinance@gmail.com. Dude, I literally have not seen any of your posts. Red, green, bear. Dude, I'm literally watching him. What am I doing wrong? Hate to spam. What's going on? I want to DM Furu on Twitter. But I have my settings on private. I didn't even know that. Okay. I'll try and figure that out. But I got thanks. I got please help. Okay. Where's the next one? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, also recommended having AI write articles on Medium. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know what Medium is. I'm assuming you're talking about Chat GPT. Yeah. I don't know anything about it, even though everyone's talking about it. I've just been so involved in TikTok right now. But is that all? Is there anything else I missed? Okay, what's your Twitter handle? and I'll follow you, and then we could DM. But if you know how to do that, yeah, for sure. But I also want TikToks and shorts, okay? But what's Red Bull Green Bear? See, you get a Twitter plug too. Green Bear at Red Bull Green Bear. Hmm. Okay, so just listen, Red Bull Green Bear. Email me furufinance@gmail.com, your Twitter handle, and we could get that done. I really apologize for missing it. Um, very sorry about that. But at our Bull Green Bear, okay. At our Bull. See, now everyone could follow you. See, look, worked out well, no? I mean, Bear. Our Bull G Bear. I'm sorry. Not my day today. Arbol. Arbol G. At Arbol G Bear. Where are you? At Arbol G Bear. There we go. Now we link your Twitter. I hope this can be a consolation. I link your Twitter in the group chat so everyone could follow you. Apologize. DM me, and if what you have is cool, I'm totally promoting it, but I also want TikToks and shorts, okay? Doesn't look like Dutch Hexkin's coming in. I'll just DM him and see if he's coming in. And meanwhile, you guys could ask any questions or send super chats. Whoops. Wait a second. But I'll also send him the invite here. And follow at rbullgbear on Twitter, please. It's probably like 5 in the morning for him too. But yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in. 37 watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a Patreon, furufinance@gmail.com. Toby Wan Hexobi, he's up to 3 followers. Yes, you guys following Toby Wan Hexobi on Twitter? Should be. He's got great content. Toby Wan, are you in the TikTok and YouTube Shorts chat? Hopefully you could join. Putting the invite again. You don't have to be a TikTok or YouTube shorter to join, but you should be a TikTok and YouTube shorter. But please, you got a big Twitter account. Just promote some of the TikTok content because the TikTok department is really lagging for Hex, and that is key to outreach. Toby Wan Hexobi joined. Thank you so much. So yeah, even if you're not producing content, you could just click the links, follow them, whatever they're putting out, and promoting it on the Twitter. I think even if you don't want to get on there, you could still promote it on Twitter. So that's awesome. But thank you. Appreciate you joining. It's looking like Dutch Hexkin's not going to come in. So I guess that is it for today. Appreciate everyone watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Email me, furufinance@gmail.com for free consultation if you join the Patreon. $100 value. plus the Patreon benefits. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. He tweeted it out. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can get you on the show soon. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you, Toby Wan XOB. You've been putting in the work for years. I've just been doing it for months. So that's that. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time.